Why does your life stand still? Even when your dreams are so big, why do some people rise to the top, while others stay stuck in the same place? The truth is the difference isn't luck or circumstances. The real difference is what you do when you're doing nothing. An idle mind not only weakens your focus, it slowly kills your confidence and your dreams. This is the story of Arjun, a simple boy from a small village. His parents were farmers who worked hard every single day. But Arjun, he loved to dream. He dreamed of becoming rich, successful, and admired. But he never took a single step toward it. One day his father saw him lying under a tree, staring at the sky. Frustrated, his father said, "Arjun, why do you sit idle all day? If you want to become something in life, get up and do something." Arjun replied, "Father, it's all destiny. When my luck changes, everything will fall into place." His father walked away quietly, but worry filled his heart. He thought if only someone could show him the right path. One day, Arjun sat by the river, lost in his thoughts. "When will my luck change?" he whispered. At that moment, a wise old sage passed by. His face was peaceful, his eyes glowing with calm wisdom. He saw Arjun and asked gently, "Why are you so sad, my child?" Arjun replied softly, "I want to be successful, master, but my fate doesn't support me." The sage smiled and said, "Success doesn't come from fate, it comes from effort. Are you ready to learn?" Arjun's eyes lit up. "Yes, master, I'm ready." The sage said, "Then stay with me for 7 days. I will teach you the 7 rules of success, but one condition: you must never sit idle. Rule 1, dream, but with your eyes open." The sage took Arjun to a dry, rocky hilltop. There was no comfort, no shelter. Arjun got tired and sat down, but the sage remained standing, watching him. He said, "If you want to succeed, dream, but with your eyes open." Arjun asked, "What does that mean?" The sage replied, "Dreaming isn't the problem, but only dreaming, without action, is the real danger. True dreams don't let you sleep, they wake you up, they push you to move." The sage placed a stone in front of Arjun. "This stone won't become gold until someone carves it, just like your dreams. Until you work on them, they stay meaningless." For the first time, Arjun looked within himself. Rule 2, stay busy. Idleness is death. The next morning, the sage gave Arjun a task: move these 100 stones to that hilltop. Arjun frowned. "This is pointless. What's the purpose?" The sage replied calmly, "There's no big or small task. The goal is to keep your mind busy. When you sit idle, fear, laziness, and doubt are born." Arjun reluctantly began the task. The stones were heavy. The sun was scorching. He grew frustrated, but slowly. His mind focused only on the task. By evening, he was exhausted, but his mind was calm. The sage said, "You're tired but not confused. You don't feel hopeless, because when you work, you don't even have time to fear failure." Rule 3, be patient. Success takes time. On the 3rd day, the sage handed Arjun a bag of seeds. Plant them, water them daily. Arjun followed the instructions, but by evening he rushed back to check. Nothing had grown. The next day, still nothing. By day 3, Arjun got angry. "I've done everything, still no results." The sage smiled. "Do seeds grow in 2 days?" Arjun, no, just like that, success takes time. Patience is not just waiting, it is trusting the process while continuing your effort. Rule 4, never stop learning. The next morning, the sage gave Arjun an old book. Arjun complained, "Master, I don't like reading. What's the point?" The sage replied, "Just like your body needs food, your mind needs knowledge. Without learning, you stop growing." Arjun began reading half-heartedly, but soon he found deep meaning in the words. His thoughts began to change. He started asking questions. He started to enjoy learning. The sage smiled and said, "Every person, every moment, every mistake teaches you something. Learning never ends." Rule 5, don't fear failure. Learn from it. On the 5th day, the sage brought Arjun to a tall tree. "Climb it," he said. Arjun tried, but soon slipped and fell. "This is impossible," he shouted. The sage replied, "Failure is your best teacher. Don't get angry, learn, figure out what went wrong." Arjun tried again, and finally, he reached the top. Rule 6, focus only on your goal. The next day, the sage handed him a bow and arrow. "See that shiny fruit high on the tree? Aim and shoot." Arjun aimed, but his mind got distracted by the wind, the trees, and his own fear. He missed. The sage said, "As long as your focus is on fear, noise, or distractions, you'll always miss. Calm your mind. Focus only on your goal." Arjun closed his eyes, took a deep breath, and this time, he hit the fruit perfectly. Rule 7, never stop moving forward. On the last day, the sage said, "Now go back, Arjun." Arjun asked, "Master, does this mean I'll be successful now?" The sage smiled, "Success is not a destination, Arjun, it's a journey. People stop when they think they've made it, but true success is for those who never stop." Arjun nodded. "But Master, what if someone does everything and still doesn't succeed?" The sage replied, "Yes, that happens, and that is the moment most people give up. But real success is often just one step away. Let me tell you a story." The stonebreaker's story, there was once a poor laborer named Raghu. Every day he hammered heavy rocks. Sometimes the rocks didn't even crack. Still, he never gave up. One day he found a giant boulder. He struck it once, nothing. Twice, a scratch. 3 times, 5, 20, he hit it 99 times. Still nothing. But he said to himself, "If I stop now, all 99 strikes are wasted." He lifted his hammer once more, the 100th strike, and the rock shattered in half. People were amazed. Did the rock break in one hit? Raghu smiled. "No, it broke because of the 99 strikes before it. I just didn't stop." When Arjun returned to his village, he was a changed man. He woke up early. He worked hard. He learned. He stayed patient, and he never sat idle. Soon, he became the most successful man in the village. People asked him, "What is your secret?" Arjun smiled and said, "Never sit idle. As long as you breathe, keep acting. Where there is action, there is always success."